Alright, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back for another Alliance War season. This is Alliance War Season 27. We're kicking it off. War number 1, Poseidon going up against Space Barbarians. And Season 27 is Counterattack. We can say goodbye to the Protect Wars. Protect was obviously the meta of the Alliance War defensive tactics last season, but those are gone. So let's go ahead and check out our opponents. They finished Platinum 2 last season. Pretty comparable Alliance rating, so this should be a pretty good matchup. We're going to scout the path and their map, and we are taking Path 6 in Section 1. So we've got the Heimdall and the Long Shot up first. And then as we move into Section 2, we are going to move over to Path 8 and take the Colossus and the Venom in the bottom right. And we're going to take a look at the mini-bosses. We've got an Apocalypse main boss, pretty common. Sorcerer Supreme, a Guardian, Dragon Man, a Void, a Man-Thing, nothing too bad. The defensive tactic is High Ground. This is the new anti-quake tactic, essentially, where the opponent will be getting charges if you don't hit them on a regular basis, and those charges will deal damage to you when they hit you, and give them true accuracy, I believe. So essentially kind of a Void mechanic, more or less, but not nearly as deadly. Let's go ahead and check out the attack team. It's going to be Human Torch, Dr. Doom, and Magneto. Human Torch and Dr. Doom were our primary attackers last season. We used these guys way more than anyone else. But today we are actually going to be leading off the new season with a Magneto fight. So our first fight is going to be against a Heimdall. He's a 5-star rank 5. He's a metal defender. He's on the Strike Back Aggression Fury node. And because he is metal, we are going to use Magneto and essentially turn off these nodes. So once he is magnetized, we should not expect to see a whole lot of those Furies come up, whether or not we hit him. So that is the primary reason why we use Magneto here. We didn't want to use Dr. Doom because of that Strike Back node. That's really the only issue with using Dr. Doom here. And those Furies can stack up pretty quickly. Right now, this is kind of the scenario I would be afraid of usually, where the defender is not throwing a special and those Furies stack up, but because we shut down the ability accuracy, he only has one of those Furies, and that's going to go away right there as soon as we hit him. And the goal with Magneto is just to build to a special 3, stack as much prowess as we can, and end the fight with a single special. That's generally how you want to play Magneto. Right here, he's got a few Furies, he's got 2 of them up. So they are proccing on an inconsistent basis. That magnetized ability accuracy reduction is what's causing that node to fail. And we're pretty close to a special 3. He's already under 50% health. It's been about a minute into the fight. We're going to drop our L3. And there's just no way he's going to survive this. This is going to be a pretty quick KO. And that'll do it. So pretty easy first fight. Pretty much any metal defender is an easy fight when you're using Magneto. We get the full attack bonus and we take him down in 17 hits. Nice start to the new season. I just absolutely love using this mutant. I cannot express how good Magneto is. Especially when he has those matchups. He's just a metal hunter, so cannot express that enough. Let's move on to Long Shot. Power Focus 1, Power Alternator. He's a 6-star rank 2. We saw long shots here a lot last season. You seem to be either him or Cosmic Ghost Riders. I don't really understand either placement. His special 2, in my opinion, is by far the more deadly special. So the fact that this node essentially hampers him from ever getting there doesn't really make any sense to me. But we're obviously going to use Human Torch. We did not use the Flame On pre-fight, but we get into the Nova Flame form right here. And now we are just ticking him away. He's going to throw the special 1, easy to evade. I'm missing a few parries, which is kind of giving me a little more block damage than I would like, but it's fine. We just have to make sure that Power Alternator never steals our power. That's the reason we throw the special 1s in this fight, even though they really don't do that much. And he melts away. Again, pretty quick fight. Really not a whole lot to comment on there. We get him down with the full attack bonus, and it only takes 25 hits. So again, nice, pretty easy warm-up start to the new season in Section 1, and that's going to carry us into Section 2, where we see a Colossus, and this guy is a beefy tank. He's a 6-star rank 3, 173 hit points, I think, 173,000. He's on the buff imbalance weakness, feat of indestructible, and heal block node. So not a whole lot to concern ourselves with here. He's going to go indestructible when we get to 2 bars of power. We can't heal from the debuffs. And he's going to place those weakness debuffs on us as well. So the weakness debuffs reduce our attack rating by a good amount. That's really the only thing to worry about here with this fight. Colossus is metal, that's why we're using Magneto. And 6 hits in, he's already at 2.5 bars of power, which felt oddly fast to me. He seemed to be gaining power in this fight faster than I thought he would be normally. And I don't know if that has something to do with the nodes, or maybe it's an ability of Colossus. I don't actually know, to be honest. Or maybe he's not gaining power faster than usual. I don't know. It just seemed that way to me. When I got into the fight initially, I noticed it right away. So I'm just watching that power meter, making sure I don't push him too close to a 3rd bar of power, because one heavy attack gives him like 75% of a bar, it seems like. But we got to the special 3. We've got 37 stacks of prowess. We're going to drop the L3 here and see what this does to him. The weakness debuffs must have really reduced my attack, because that didn't do anywhere near as much damage as I thought it would. I know he's not a robot, but he is bleed immune, so he doesn't get the bleeds that come afterwards. So yeah, I'm not used to having a fight go past a single Magneto special 3. So the fact that we're still in this fight kind of threw me off a little bit, but it's a pretty simple fight. His specials are easy to evade, and he's throwing them at will very liberally, so always appreciate that. We're going to get to our 2nd bar of power right here, so he goes indestructible briefly. We just have to wait that out. Wait out one more special 1, and we can go ahead and finish him off. The fight did take about 2 minutes, but he is not a difficult defender. Very easy to defeat. Full attack bonus, took 38 hits, but ultimately was never really a threat. And that's going to carry us into our last fight of the war. We do not have any mini-boss fights this war. And we have a rank 5 5-star Venom. And he is on the buff imbalance weakness, Rich Get Richer, and heal block node. The Rich Get Richer node is by far the most deadly. So we're going to use Dr. Doom. And to be safe, I would have used a Power Star 1. But I was pretty sure I'd be able to get to a bar of power before the Rich Get Richer would give him enough to get to a 3rd. And he actually throws his special 1 right away, so we can get to our special 1, throw it off, nullify all of his buffs, and power drain him. So now he is no longer gaining power from the node, and we can just kind of keep that cycle up throughout the fight. That was the plan. Unfortunately, I make a pretty big mistake, and I make a few of them actually in this fight, and it starts right here. I accidentally go to 2 bars of power. I thought I only had 1. I was trying to throw that special 1 to keep his power in control, but now he has buffs and he's gaining power through Rich Get Richer, and he's gaining power really fast. He almost got to a 3rd right there. Fortunately, he threw the special 2 and kind of saves my butt. We're able to use our special 1 to power drain him, and we want to keep that up throughout the fight because it keeps the power in check and keeps his buffs nullified. So the Rich Get Richer never come into play. But I make another mistake right here, and I don't even know what I was thinking. I pushed him to a special 3. I don't know. I was watching the bars go. I throw the special 2 in panic. I throw the special 1 in panic. I get a really lucky intercept there. And he never ends up throwing the special 3, even though he had it for a while. And I can't explain it. I don't understand why the AI would do that, but I'm very thankful that they did. So I'm pretty sure a special 3 would have killed us and looked really bad. Fortunately, it did not. He did not end up throwing it, and we get the KO. We take him down with the full attack bonus. It took almost 90 hits, but we thank the Kabam gods that he did not throw the special 3 and kill us. And we can check out the battle group comparison. We did really well. Our battle group, we only died 3 times. They died 7 times. So we got a nice victory within our battle group, which always feels good. And the overall war outcome was positive as well. We got the win. Start the season off 1-0. We only died 10 times. They died 16. So pretty close war. Not a blowout by any means. Good credit to Space Barbarians. They played pretty well. Overall, I think our battle group played extremely well. 3 deaths is really awesome. That is about a third of the alliance's total, which is right on par for each battle group. Our defense did very well, and as a whole, I think we did extremely well. So this was a good war for us to start the new season. We averaged like 16 deaths per war last season. 10 is a pretty good number. That's a good reduction in deaths. So if we can keep this up, I think we'll have a very good season. I like our chances. I think we can still improve. I think we can get that under double digits. I think that's the goal that we would love to be able to hit. We'll see. Overall, good start to the war. Feels nice to start 1-0. So we appreciate the views. Hope you enjoyed it. And be sure to tune in to catch the rest of our fights and wars this season. See ya.